So every day more stories are just coming in, more buses, something just to bring the fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think I need to work on my voice. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So this is a story. This is a real, actual story that I'm going to tell you. A story that actually happened in a place that I once lived. So this is a story of a man who slept with a ghost. It's true. It's true. He slept with a ghost. Okay, let me tell you the truth. This is how it started. This is the story. I'm telling you from the rumors that I have heard. I will tell you the rumors and I'll tell you it's whether it's true at the end or not. So this is actually what happened. The man was a hooker. He usually goes into the bar, gets girls, and does whatever he wants with them. So one day he went to another city. It's a Zimbabwean city in Nyanga. So it's he went to the bar and he was able to get a girl. And when he got go, the girl said, you know what, let's go to my house. You know, all these girls, these days no one is afraid. You know, said, let's go to my house. So the guy was like, okay, since I have a wife at home, this is a good advantage. I don't need to pay hospital bills. Then he took the girl and put her in the trunk and they went home. So they went to her house. It was big, according to the explanation of this person. It was big. The house was big. It was beautiful. When they opened the house was amazing. It was beautiful with sports cars and everything. Cars that have never ever been seen in Zimbabwe before. So he was like, okay, this girl is fucking rich. So he got inside and they had a couple of drinks. And what he decided next to do was they went to the bedroom. And you know what they did? They did. And he woke up in the morning. He was on the rock, and his banana was it was pale, like it was like he was thrusting on the grave, like on a rock. Because when you woke up on the grave of the person he had with we had sex with the previous night. So that was actually what happened. And he looked at the graveyard and it was written the name of that person. He could not walk nicely, so he started to stumble around, going around. And you ask someone that, do you know this girl? And he was like, yeah, I used to be the friend of this girl. She died like 10 years ago. She died 10 years ago. She was beaten and stoned to death um by criminals. So the man was confused and he said, but this girl, I actually met her last night. Then the friend said, yeah, it actually happens. Other people tend to see this girl every single night. It's like it's something that happens usually. And people now know her that if you see this girl, don't go to her. She is a ghost. But the guy was new from to the city, so he didn't know that this guy was a ghost. So the next thing this guy wanted to do was to go to the parents' house, to the parents of the girl, to tell them what happened. But he did not do it. That's where he made the mistake. Because actually, in African tradition, if something like that happens, you need to go and see the family because they're the ones who can help you so that you don't continue to experience the same factor. So after that, the man went out and went back to his city, to Harare, which is in Zimbabwe. He went back to the city of Harare, the capital city. And after that, he started singing in dreams. The first night, he was like, maybe it's just a dream because I'm scared of this girl now. And the second night, he started seeing alive. He started saying, I see this girl coming to me every night and she sleeps with me. And when I wake up outside of the house. Until one day, in a city that is like 900 kilometers away, he slept in his home. When he woke up, he was in that same place again, which is 900 kilometers away. And he was shocked and he went back again home. And when he woke up the next morning, he was again in the same place. It happens for 4 nights straight until he said, now I need to end this problem. So he went to a witch doctor in Zimbabwe and he said, you know what, I'm going to get a witch doctor's help. And the witch doctor told him, you need to go to the family of the person who you're actually experiencing. On the way, he was able to get to the person to their family. And when he got to the family, he told them what happened. And the family said, the only way you can, there's no way we can help you. But if you want, you must marry the ghost. Oh, this is wasted. And while marrying the ghost, this is a real story, guys. You need to listen to me. These are crazy African stories you never knew. And if you want more stories like this, you need to follow this channel because I want to tell you more stories about Africa that these African people, these African Americans claim to be Africans, but they don't know these actual stories that happen in Africa, the ghost stories, the haunting stories, the witchcraft, and many things that happen here that you guys don't know. So this guy met the family, and the family said, "We cannot help you." And he was so scared at this point. Even I would be scared. So when he, on his way back home, he he was able to, when he was driving, he used to drive trucks. When he was driving his truck, like the one from Euro Truck, if you played Euro Truck before, you would know the ones from Euro Truck, those trucks. And he saw someone injured, and it was a girl, and he thought, you know what, let me help her. And he put the girl in the truck, and he said, you know what, at this time of the hour, you shouldn't be outside. And he told her that usually people talk about this place, they say it's haunted. They say that there's a girl who wears sheep's, feet. And the girl even said, yeah, people say the same stories. There's a girl who comes here with with feet like sheep or cattle like that. Then the guy was like, okay. He looked at the feet of the girl. The feet of the girl were actually the an animal's feet, and he was completely shocked. And at that moment, he froze, and he just got into an accident, and just went down like that. And that was the end of the guy's life. That was the end. He drowned in the bridge water, and he died. So this is a real story, guys. It's stories that happened in Zimbabwe, and I can tell you these stories are stories that I've actually seen, not from far away, but from people who I know. These are the people I know, so I cannot lie to you. I can tell you the truth. These are African stories that most African people don't want to tell you. The witchcraft that is inside, it's not just African. They don't just look at Hollywood as a satanic place. Africa is witchcraft. And if you want to know more stories about men who have been battered by mermaids, women who have been raped by ghosts, this is the channel. Follow me for more.